You are no doubt a hidden gem. You are no doubt a hidden gem. You are no doubt a hidden gem. You are no doubt a hidden gem.
Hey, shout out to Junkie Dave. What's good, Junkie Dave? Shout out to Jenna. What's going on, Jenna? Square Biz, I seen you up in here, bro. Shout out to everybody that's up in here right now, man. Hey, look at Bree. What's going on, Bree? Yeah, man. Rest in peace to the beautiful. I'm your addiction, man. We love and miss you, sis.
You are no doubt a hidden gem.
Okay,
can y'all hear me?
Here she go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. We hear you.
I made it, yay! What's going on, everyone?
Hey, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Hey. Hey, you guys. I can't get my camera working for some reason, but I'm glad to be here with you, ladies. You look beautiful.
Hey, everybody. Welcome, Miss Therese. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, LaShawn and everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this music down. You are no doubt a hidden gem. It's a movement in here. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you. Thanks to all the listeners. I think we have one more comment. Oh, a few more. Hey, Ramifications is in the building.
I made it, Queen.
You made it. Much love to Mickey Wright, my business coach in the building. Much love to Miss Therese. I think you all have met her on my live with Stereo. She's one of my clients, and she's also, I'll let her speak for herself because I always get her titles mixed up. She got so many of them. But yeah, Twixie and Jay, I know you all remember Miss Therese as well. That's going to be joining us today. Thank you so much. And the listeners, shout out to Aisha Man, Junkie Dave, everybody. Thank you so much. Kane, Melvin. Oh, it's a movement up in here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Shout out to Junkie Dave. Look, I said his name earlier and he appeared. I was listening to his music on my way home today. So yes, sir.
It's crazy. I feel like that always happens with Junkie Dave. I'm like, yo, man, those days with Junkie Dave, and then he's like there. I'm like, did you hear me through like the song? The algorithm sent you to me. Hey, y'all.
He said, somebody said my name. Somebody said my name.
I'm
What is
feeling
that
like I
shit,
can't
baby? I
see
heard.
somebody. Is it because I'm your addictions picture is there?
Yeah, I think I'm
Yes.
behind there.
Her
That's all right.
beautiful
I'll stay behind
face.
this. I'll stay behind there.
Oh,
Gorgeous,
I've been trying
gorgeous
to figure
queen.
out how to. I'll get it. I'll get it before this thing is over. I don't know why I can't move it off. But thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, Miss Therese, as a guest, and Mickey Wright as a guest. We also have Ramifications joining us today, and we're going to go ahead and let Ramifications pop it off with the topic of the day, and then you can pass the mic around as you see fit. Ramifications. If I can go last, I'd appreciate it because I'm dealing with a lot in the background right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass this mic over to you and let you start the conversation.
Well, first off, shout out to all the queens on the panel, all the kings and queens in the comments. Thank y'all for having me. I'm honored to be here with you, amazing women and men today. So today we're gonna, talk about true sisterhood. I want to explore it and what true sisterhood is and why it's important to you. Yeah, that's just where it's at right now. So I
Welcome.
guess so I guess what I would ask everyone, my first question. We were explaining what true sisterhood is on stereo. So I wanted to go back to that question and ask each lady, each woman on the panel, what is true sisterhood to you?
Who you passing the mic to first? You know you
Oh,
gotta
I'm
pass the mic
sorry.
around, honey.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Twisted, go ahead, Twisted, since you wanted to be in the back.
Okay, so
Come to the front.
but just like I mentioned before, I feel like true sisterhood has a lot to do with just building a bond to love and protect the person that you call sister. Just someone that's always going to be there to help you grow, to challenge you, to help you, with your downs as well as your ups. Like just someone who's going to accept you for your crazy, accept you when you're emotional, just someone that's always there for you. Like someone who's not going to give up on you, because sometimes you see that a lot. When you're going through your downtime or your bad moments, the people that call you sis or sis or whatever, they're not around. But when you're up and you can be of service or you have something to offer, you see these people, they gravitate towards you more. So just someone that's always going to be there and just have your back, help you fix that crown when needed.
Absolute. I like that. You said someone that's gonna be around. I need consistency in my friendships and my sisterhoods. Um,
Mhm.
that's the main thing for me. It is about building that deep connection with other women. Based on the trust, the respect, and the support. And it has to be with consistency. If I don't have consistent sisterhood, that sisterhood is not consistent, it starts to fall off and it starts to go somewhere that we don't want, right? So that's what it means to me. And now I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna
Wait,
pass
can
it.
I say one more thing to you?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I remember you was having a conversation, and I do want to say thank you because you have definitely been a breath of fresh air in terms of thought-provoking conversations and things on stereo. And I remember you were having a talk and you were speaking about, when people would just up and just disappear, right?
Hmm.
I'm one of those people that will do that just to you know, ground myself, right? But
Hmm.
when I'm thinking in terms of like sisterhood and people who who know that about me, when you speak of the consistency and them knowing and understanding the fact that sometimes I do that, it's not personal to them, so they don't be offended when stuff like that happens. So yeah, I was just thinking about that as you were talking about consistency. But overall, I just wanted to thank you for bringing that dynamic back to stereo because it's definitely dope.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I started with stereo and any other platform, just bringing awareness to behaviors, because I've been checking myself. So when we do go ghost, right? Because I get ghosted by my friends a lot too. They have that thing where they like to disappear some and tap into self, and that's fine if you tap into self. We recently spoke about if we're going to do that, to at least communicate first, so I know that you're fine and that you just need your space right now to just ground yourself, because that's having respect for your friendship, and it doesn't come off as a dismissive behavior. And I think a lot of us could learn what that is, as far as dismissive behaviors and things of that nature, because we do that sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm teaching. I'm not just preaching, but I'm teaching and doing it myself, right? So that's where I go with it. Okay, Jay, baby Jay, let's hear from you.
Did you say me?
I did. Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
okay. Hello. Sorry, I'm over here setting up my music equipment and stuff. But yeah, I hear you guys. I feel like being a sister is more than just having the title. It's playing the role and it's also feeling it. I have to feel my sister. Like, me and my sister, we don't check in as often as we used to, but we used to sleep in the same bed together until we were like 13. We used to play Barbies together. We used to share imaginations together. We used to travel together, dance at parties together, cook the food in the kitchen, for dinner and, family occasions together. And I could confide in my sister in anything. Um, there's not very many people that I can find like my sister, and I love that. Because it's a confidence that comes from that too. You learn how to be a woman. If your sister's older than you, for example, my sister's older than me by like 4 years, and I used to wear her clothes all the time because I wanted to be like her. I used to do my hair like her, and listen to the same kinds of music and want a friendship like she had with her friends. And I realized we're a little different, but we're still sisters. So there's things that, we had to go through as sisters to remind ourselves that we're sisters, not just by blood, but by experiences. When she became a mother for the first time, I was there for everything. And I used to be like the kid's father. I would say, I'm like his father. I'm better than him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the kid's father, but it was more like I took care of her kid, like she took care of me. And when I had my son, she did the same thing. And we do that till this day. And the bond that they have, it's more than just an auntie title. It's sister. That's my sister. I can trust her. If anything happens, anything, I can trust my sister. So, that's what a sister means to me. Just having that level of confidence. Excuse me.
Absolute.
Ah, my
If
nose.
we can pass it to the next guest, I'm gonna use the ladies' room if y'all don't mind. Y'all just keep passing it around. I'll be back.
I can jump in. This is Mickey. And I can say I am the oldest of two other sisters. So there's three of us girls. And so sisterhood started, I guess, early for me in my life. And it's like, it's definitely a bond that's there no matter, the ups, the downs, the ins, outs. It's like you always know they're there. And so even someone mentioned about ghosting, it's like a lot of times with my friends, which I have quite a few friends that I've had some 20 and 30 years that are my sister friends, and they are no matter what. But life, life gets busy for all of us, and so we don't necessarily always connect. daily or weekly or even monthly. I still am in contact with my best friend from when I was a kid. And there are all these people that I know that I can call, like, no matter what, even if we haven't spoken in a little while. It's almost like with my cousins. We don't speak all the time. We don't do a good job of staying in touch at all. But like when we get together, it's just like no time has passed. It's like we really can pick back up right where we left off. If any of my sister friends need anything, they know they can pick up the phone and call, and, kind of day or night kind of thing if they're really in need. But there are some that I have more, you know, closer connection. And one of my best friend we set up where we actually do work together group weekly so we can stay in better contact. So we actually get to talk and kind of see what's going on in each other's worlds and do some work. And sometimes it's just talk and sometimes it's all work, but we're still connecting in that way intentionally. And so I love I'm grateful for really the people I have in my life because I have some really just superb friends. It's like I've been in the beauty industry most of my life. And so that's dealing with women. So I'm really about empowering women, helping women use their voice to ask for what they need, to share the things that are inside of them. I think each of us just brings such special gifts. And a lot of times we're taught to not really speak about certain things. And I think as women, we go through so many things that men can never understand fully. And so I think it's being there for our sisters, and to be able to learn from our sisters as well as they're going through things. But I think at the core of it is kind of everybody needs to be trying to continually be their best self, whatever that looks like in the moment. So I'll pass the mic, and I'm not sure who I'm passing it to, but anybody can pick it up.
I can speak. So, one of the things from listening to you all that comes to mind for me is that saying that goes around that all skin folks are not kin folks. And so that doesn't mean that we have to, be harsh on each other or traumatize each other, but it means that everybody is not for us. So just sometimes respectfully allowing people to have their space, even if we don't agree with them, or we don't jive with them in a certain way, is sisterhood, or any kind of hood. Because more deeply, as you were talking, I was thinking about, African tradition. If we go back to our roots, community is at the core of everything we do. Our spirituality is all based on our community and how we can help one another. And so I know, we had a cousin who passed away recently, and we don't stay in touch all the time. I have some friends like that too, that I may not talk to them every day, but when I talk to them, they're family, they're part of my community. I know I can go to them if I need something, and they know they can come to me if they need something. But we also allow each other to have our own space, And then there are some people that you can be, or you may not really want to spend time with them, but you are there when they need you. So I said to my cousins, when our cousin died, that to remember that my family taught me, well, if the family needs me, I'm here, even if we don't talk every day or something like that, because that goes back to our very core, which I think in this culture that we're in, everybody is interested in their own individual things and not so much, committed to any particular community, not even their own families. And so I think it's important for all of us as people of color, as Black people, as people from African descent, to go back to our roots and understand that community is at the core of everything that we do.
Absolute. Absolute. I agree with you. And I know Queen wanted to go last. So, Queen, what does it mean for you?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Reese. Thank you so much for joining us and always dropping those gems. Um, Sisterhood for me comes in many forms. I am the oldest of two younger sisters. One is 8 years younger, and one is 2 years younger. Um, and I'm the oldest, so yeah, I've always felt like I was in control of everything, and I had to, watch over everything they did. I've always been kind of sort of like the boss in my mind, anyway. um, but I have been very protective, always been very protective over my sisters and their energies. I personally have a very big personality. So I know that my sisters caught, maybe some backlash just based on my personality with them being younger. But I will say that my younger sisters have always had a very, 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 very high level of respect for me. And I think that just came from early childhood, from the balance, and them seeing the leader in me, not just with them, but with my peers, with my friends, with my cousins, with, even my aunties, my older cousins. So that's kind of how it started out for me. Um, and moving into like friendships and sisterhood, I don't know, for me, if I call you my friend, you're my sister. um I came from a very big family of 14. um so I grew up around my not only my siblings, but a lot of cousins that were sort of like my sisters and brothers. So that family dynamic, I've always had in me naturally. So moving, when I talk about sisterhood, I see my sisters or I see my friends as family or nothing. And that's I don't know, that's just who I am. I'm a very loyal person. I'm a Leo, very, very loyal, to whomever I come in contact with. But yeah, so, sisterhood has always been very important to me, but more than sisterhood, I'm just feeling that family dynamic in sisterhood. And I got a chance to screenshot a couple definitions, ramification, if you don't mind me sharing, just some insight on what I've read up on sisterhood. Can you
Go ahead.
still hear me?
I
Okay,
can hear you. Hmm.
good. Um, okay, so I found one and it says a sisterhood is defined as the state of being a sister and being involved with a strong community who are bound together by shared experiences and interests. What is the purpose of a sisterhood? A sisterhood gives us a sense of belonging and connection, which is very true. Women are hardwired to crave close friendships. Close girlfriends provide us with social family, as I was saying, and that's in quotes, and help us to feel safe and loved and accepted for who we are. A sisterhood can make us very unstoppable. What are the 5 values of sisterhood? From that research, we found that sisterhood can be categorized into 5 sisterhood areas shared by social experiences: support and encouragement, belonging, accountability, and common purpose. So that's just just some little details or that I found based on sisterhood, what I can definitely relate to. Looks like we lost some people. Good Lord.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Jay, we got Jay back. Yeah, so how do you feel about that? About what I said? Thank you
I
so
agree
much.
with most of the ladies on the panel. As far as family, when I look at when I say someone is my sister,
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely thinking of family. When I call you that,
Mm-hmm.
it's more than just a friendship for me. It's a bond that is unshakable, unbreakable, and most of the women that I do call sisters are actually that title. You've met my family, you know my family. They've embraced you. I've embraced you. Um,
Yeah.
I've embraced your family, and I love that we can we can put it to where we don't have to. I don't know if we can curse on here, but
Do
just
you?
as far as like the ass kissing, um, just the yes girl type of friendships, sisterhoods. I don't like that. I like for someone to correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm messing up. If I need to be checked in a way of, sitting with myself to heal myself, because sisterhood to me is healing. Um, in a personal way, in a very personal, deep way. So if I can't have that connection, that true connection with someone, I won't give them that title. You would just be that title that you earned, I guess. But yeah, sisterhood to me is about a deeper connection. Like I said, about the trust, the respect, the support. Not just about struggles, but successes as well. I want my sisters to uplift me as I uplift them.
Yes.
So just having that safe space, creating that safe space for each other is important to me. And that's what it means for me. So
So let me ask you ramifications outside of Stereo app. Are you providing any services surrounding, sisterhood or unification of the queens or women empowerment? Do you have any programs that you've started?
well, I am a massage therapist out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. And it started there with my clients, as well as former massage therapists. We formed this community of just healing. Um, Lately, I've moved and I'm starting from scratch. And I am now doing podcasting and blogging. So uh, the way that I'm reaching others, male and female, is by the technical things now, as far as the computer, the internet, um, and it's brought a closeness with most of the women that are here now, um, especially with the blogging, because it gets people a chance to just sit with self and do their work. And I give them like a outline of everything that I'm doing in my own personal life. So that's what I'm doing, the podcasting and the blogging at this moment.
Okay, thank you.
And I am planning um, a definite space for people to come to get into a deeper, like kind of like a retreat, to get people to get into this deeper connection of sisterhood, or anything that we're working on and healing on at the time. So that's what I'm working on at the moment.
Yes, thank you so much for that. And I appreciate you sharing that with us. And I'm going to share that same opportunity for everyone else on the panel and pose the same question. What are you doing in your community to empower other women in your community or outside of social media or even on other apps? If there's something you can do. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pose that question, starting out with Mickey Wright.
Thanks, Queen. I'm honored to be here. So thank you for the invitation. I appreciate it. And I think this is an awesome conversation. So thank you, Ramification, for bringing this to the table. But I have, like I said, been in the beauty industry most of my adult life. And supporting and encouraging women has been really a great joy in my life, from either one on one, from coaching people who are in the industry. And the thing I'm most focused on right now is helping, and particularly women, with pricing, because there's nothing that makes more of a difference in your business than your pricing. And having come from a background where the beauty industry is, dominated, I guess you could say, by women, but typically we're making a lot less. And just statistically women in general, because I work with women in all types of businesses. We are the fastest growing, especially Black women. It's like we are the fastest growing business owners in the country. But when you look at how many dollars we're generating versus how many dollars men are generating in businesses, it's like we are creating our own glass ceiling. So it's like I'm really committed to helping people get the pricing thing right, because I feel like, you know, your pricing matters. And there's not a lot of conversation about how much impact that can have for yourself, your family, your business, whether you can stay in business, all of those things. And so I help with that and with business funding and just really helping people to succeed with business. So that's really my area of commitment of growth. But with pricing, and not to take too long, but it's like it's about mindset. You know, what do we think about who we are, valuing ourselves? How do we look at the service and what we bring into the world? And how do we communicate that so that we are confident in what we're saying to other people, so that we're not, you know, kind of swept away, or that we're discounting ourselves because we don't really want to speak the full price of what we have, because we're scared people won't like us, or we're scared that people will shy away from us or not come, that we'll lose all our clients, all of those kind of things. So it's really a lot of emotion, a lot of mindset, and a lot of, you know, just kind of diving into our money stories. And it's like I'm starting a new blog actually, but you can follow me at mickiwright.com, which is just 1K, MIKIWRIGHT.com. And we'll have right now I have a power pricing workbook that gives you like the first 3 steps. And coming soon, I'll have the four keys to confident pricing as a download that women and business owners can grab and really just kind of get a feeling of like what really is involved. Because right now we just seem like we pick numbers out of the air, or we just copy whoever's doing something in our industry. So thank you.
That's going to be so important. Absolutely. I can't wait till you start that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Thank
need
you.
some of that. Thank you, Nikki.
For that. Sprinkle that.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate you for sharing, Nikki Wright. So up next, I'm going to ask Therese. I'm going to pose the same question to Miss Therese. What are you doing outside of social media, you know, to empower women or bring people together? Even if you're not doing anything currently, what have you done? If you share that with us, we'd appreciate it.
So I'm the old lady in the group, which means I'm retired. And so I'm not rich or anything, but I'm not like having to, you know, we can make it. I'm married also, so we can make it. And so what I did upon my retirement, actually before my retirement, was I started a nonprofit called Spiritual Directors of Color Network. In my retirement, I have, well, even before my retirement, I started as a spiritual director. I've been doing this for about 16, 17 years now. But once I retired, I was able to give it my full attention. And part of what I'm working on with women mostly are spiritual directors, but there are some males. I also just had virtually was attending a conference called the Womanist Conference. And I don't know if you've heard that word womanist, but it comes from Alice Walker, who in one of her writings was talking about young people being womanish and their parents telling them, you know, to stop being womanish. And so that has started a whole movement, which has been around for a while, called womanism. And it's Black women, people of color, who are embracing Black feminism and other ways that women are disparaged or need to stand up for themselves. But in addition to that, again, we go back to community. So in our way of thinking as womanists, we don't just focus on the struggles of Black women, but also Black men. As I'm sure you all know, Black men have it harder in a lot of ways than we do.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
so we embrace our men. We don't let our men go. When you listen to white feminists, they're ready to beat all their men over the head. Well, and that might be okay because they need to get out the way anyway. but in womanism, we embrace our whole community and help them as we can. So those are the things that I'm working on in my retirement, as well as paying attention to the culture and the climate change. But I'm talking about the climate that affects us as people of color and our ability to be community, and how we raise ourselves up and hold hands and protect ourselves from the way things are happening. Like, so for example, take the pandemic that we went through, and the majority of people who were deceased from the pandemic, from COVID, were people of color. Because not only because, I mean, COVID doesn't know whether you're a person of color or not, but we didn't have the same care given to us. Or we are called essential workers, but we aren't paid like essential workers. And so we may live in areas or have families where there's no running water, or where there's no laundromat available or something like that. We have to catch a bus an hour to go wash our clothes, or to find food, or to find money so we can have food, and to find ways where we can support one another. Um, because there are other things happening, climate change and all kinds of things that are happening, that where we're going to have to support one another and hold hands and hold ourselves together, because there are other people who won't help us.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo, Mr. Reese.
Hey, that's the move.
It's a movement.
Yes.
Oh, I was, man.
Queen has spoken.
Right now.
Yes.
Much love to you, Queen. I appreciate you for sharing that. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic on to Jay, to the baby. Now, I know this Queen has been doing her thing. What you got, Queen?
Ah, man, I always talk about my cheerleaders because I can't forget about them. I haven't been their coach in about a year, but I always run into their moms or somebody who knows them, or people run into me, Coach Jay, you know. But my cheerleaders is one of my biggest contributions I can say that I've done throughout my life. I've always been the kid in the neighborhood to get some choreography going, or come on, y'all, let's come over and get creative. Um, you know, and being that, having that leadership role, and being unaware that I didn't have the confidence, but I was doing something out of the will of somewhere. And I understand now, as I'm a grown woman, all these children that I see now, 10 years later, they're like grown up and, living their lives. They've been affected by me in a positive way. And so I continue to just influence those people that I've known, and new people that uh, that I've met, based on my experiences with that. And also, I use my gifts and my talents that I've been blessed with to bless any one of my sisters out here, with my voice, with my spirit, with my energy. And I love every single one of the interactions that I get after a performance, and someone can walk up to me in tears and say, I felt you. That to me matters, when it comes to my music, because it's a self expression. But if someone in the crowd, a sister, can hear me through one of my songs, that really, really, just makes me want to continue to do it. So as I use my blessings and my love for my sisters, I just pray that I receive that in return. I know that sometimes I may not, and sometimes I may not be accepted by a sister. That doesn't mean that I won't love her any less or any more. I will just have to protect my spirit and my energy and move on to the next sister who's ready to receive the love, the joy, and the happiness, and that I have to give. And I believe that, the more that we all continue to work together and share our experiences, we help each other. So, And also, being a hairstylist does really help with communicating with people and learning, um, about life before you experience it. A lot of my clients are older than me. And so, when a client sits in a chair, you open up and you become a part of their space and also their journey. And touching another person is like second to a doctor or a nurse. We get very close to people. And so we connect to them through each strand of their hair, each stroke of the comb. And when you're done and you get up, that energy is now transferred and also received. So I enjoy being a hairstylist, and
Yes.
I enjoy connecting with other women who can teach me. I want to learn before I go through things, my sisters, my queens, because I have 3 children that I'm raising, and they're growing up in a world, like Miss Teresa was saying, in transition and change. And I want them to know who they are and embrace who they are despite the changes around them. So thank you, ladies, for having me and allowing me to share. And also thank you for giving me this grace that you all have about you. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jay, for sharing. I'm sending you some
Thank
virtual hugs
you.
right now. I hear you over there ready to cry, Jay, baby.
Stop it, because the tears are like right on the edge of my eyes. When you get your knuckle up and you go to wipe it real quick, like I'm good.
Much love to you, Queen. So we're gonna go ahead and pass this torch over to Twixie Baby. And shout out to Lunar Goddess in the back. Hopefully Lunar Goddess is prepared. Is gonna be ready soon. She's gonna come through and drop some gems on us, y'all. Drop some gems
Yes.
on. Thank you so much. Twixie Baby.
All right. Well, being new to the community that I'm in right now, I have not yet made an impact. I haven't really connected with anyone just because I've been so focused on building my foundation and everything. So right now, all I really do have is my social media platforms, and basically I just talk about self-love and how we can come together and connect and build as one. But when I did live in Texas, I was an advocate for domestic violence, and I would go to different places, schools, shelters, and churches, other things like that, and just share my experiences and just pass information so people would be a lot more knowledgeable about domestic violence, and that it was just more than just physical abuse, and just helping people just know that there are options, knowing that they are not alone in this, and just giving out the information for when they were ready to make changes and transitions, that they had places that they could go to. So I'm pretty proud of that. And then just working as a restaurant manager, just always making sure that people were able to come and always just have a job. I worked in front of a homeless shelter where the shelter at night would make the people sleep outside. So a lot of the ladies that were there, they would come to try to get jobs so they could work at night, so they wouldn't have to be outside, because the environment was pretty dangerous, I heard, in terms of like women not being safe, and the people that were over the shelter not providing the safety for them. So I would just give them jobs and allow them to be in a place where they did feel safe, so they could sleep in the day and work at night. So just little things that I could do, because like I said, I know how it felt to be unsafe in certain situations. So if I could provide that space for somebody else, then man, it was no question. But pretty much right now, I'm just utilizing my platform to just educate people about self-love, and learning about healing journeys, and taking that step with them, because I'm still in the healing journey and on different paths myself. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's dope. Thank you so much. You're always pouring into your sisters as well, Queen. And like you said, it's mainly on social media. And I guess that's just what God needs you the most, because you have empowered a lot of women via social media. So definitely pat yourself on the back for that, because you on everything and you're always empowering your sisters. All the
I appreciate that.
yes. Okay.
This is the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it is. We do have Lunar Goddess. She's going to be joining us in a few minutes. Um, but I just wanted to share a short story with you guys before we bring Lunar onto the panel. Is Rami still here?
I'm still here. I'm
Okay,
right here.
okay, Queen. Hey, Queen.
Hey,
I'm
Queen.
hug. She's so sweet. So most people on the panel, I don't think Rami knew this, but one act of kindness through sisterhood that really impacted my life, my children's life, my clients, everyone around me. But it was well worth the sacrifice for me. Was becoming a foster parent. And that's something that I never thought about doing. I never looked into it. It was never something that I wanted to do. However, I've always loved children. I've always loved, I believe that children are our future. Shout out to you, Miss Therese and Whitney. Um, I've always embraced children. So one thing I did was I saw a sister struggling. She had 9 children. And I didn't know her. I knew her through a family member. Um, but what I did for her, she was going through some hardship, some hardship, and she had her children taken away from her. I was able to step up for this sister and take on 5 of her 9 children at one time. Their ages at the time was, I believe, 6 months, 4-year old, a 5-year old, a 7-year old, and a 10-year old. And that was on top of my 15-year old at the time that was home. So, what I did for this sister, not too many people would do. The biggest thing for me was trying to keep her children together. If I could, you do whatever I could, to keep them together, because going through the foster system, more than likely they would have all been separated at the time. So I did step up at that time um, with the thought set or the mindset of helping her to get through her program, which was a 1-year program. I ended up with the children for 3.5 years. Um, yeah, so I wanted to share that with you all, just to, for especially for you, Ramification, because I know that you probably never heard that story before, but I do a lot of things for a lot of people, and until it comes back to me, like Mickey right here, is always paying it forward to Reese, J Baby, Twixie, Liquid, everyone. I pour into people naturally. And those that know me personally can tell you that, that I touch people on a day-to-day basis. Even touching the hair, there's a lot of power when you're touching someone's skull, when you're touching their hair. So this is something that really does come naturally for me when it comes to sisterhood and brotherhood Ramification. I'm just a people person. So I hope that, gives you a little bit more insight on who I am. And there's many, many stories I already told you. You my sister, and we're going to talk more. But there's a lot that I put into my community overall, doing open mic nights, artists, grooming. This is a lot. So just
Yeah.
Well, thank
What
you for
happened to
sharing that
those
with me. I
three
never knew
kids?
that.
yeah.
I mean, what happened 3 years later to those 5 kids? What happened?
3 years later, those children, and I ended up keeping those children as long as I did, because mom couldn't seem to get it together. She just couldn't get it together. And I tried really hard, because I wanted to see the children go back to their mom. So I kept them. Um, until I could find, because I knew that it was moving into the adoption process of it, until I could find or assist, not find, because it's up to the foster care. It's up to them to find it, but to assist with finding a home that was willing to take on those 5 children together and keep them together. And we were able to do that with 4 of the children, and one of the children, we were able to get him back with his actual father. So that was still amazing. So all of the children are still together, and we're still in contact. I'm still, I'm still very connected with the children. So thank you for asking that as well.
That's
Awesome.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
You got a big heart, Queen. I love
He
it.
was an awesome sponsor for those children. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, I love those children. And I still have a YouTube that I started with the children. Is what was it? Blackroots Entertainment. And you can tap that YouTube channel and tap into me and the children on that channel, Blackroots Entertainment on YouTube as well. Thank you guys for listening. Um
Man, I just wanted to say real quick, I'm also one who can attest to the love and greatness of Queen Black and Jay to the baby. Like when I was going through my season of my rock bottom period, man, they came to my rescue or my aid, and man, they took care of me and they helped me. Man, it was a big blessing, man. And I also got to meet them in person, man, and just to feel the love, man, for me and my son at the time, man. It was so dope. It was beautiful, man. And
It was
I
intense.
thank
I'll
her
never forget.
every single day, both of them, just
Mm.
for what they did for me. And that's definitely a true definition of sisterhood, because what they did for
Absolutely.
me, they definitely didn't have to. And it
Absolutely.
I
was just
stole
like,
all her hugs, man.
I I was just
not a
thinking the same
question.
thing.
Like, I mean, it was, oh man, I'm just kind of speechless when I think about it. But um, they was just like, you need to come where we at right now. Don't even think about nothing else. Just get here, and we got the rest. And man, that was, thank y'all.
Unforgettable, man. We love you, Twix. We love you so much. Like, girl,
Sisterhood. That's sisterhood.
Twixie, you are the reason why I say it is not the same to just meet somebody on the phone. And these video calls have traumatized my children and some people from connections of just hugging somebody. And your hugs, my love. Oh,
I'm
I
trying
can
to
hug
tell
you
y'all.
and dance with you all night long, Twixie baby. Girl, lay on the beach and crisscross our legs and just chill. Are you serious? Like,
Yeah.
pass me the chicken, okay? Pass me that chicken. I'll love it. I'll get the biscuits. Like, we had that going, girl.
Yeah,
Man,
and
it was,
she was around at a time where we all needed that.
We needed that getting.
All needed those hugs. We needed that sisterhood,
Yes.
connection. We needed, and we were right there for one another.
It was divinely guided.
Hmm.
I love it.
I love y'all. Oh,
I see y'all gonna be trying to make me cry on here today. I see
I'm
it already.
trying not to,
Let
man.
me go get my tissue
yeah,
ready.
I'm sorry. But I feel like that's one reason why, just giving up for me is not an option. Just always
Yeah.
making sure that I pay it forward and do my best to make somebody feel loved as I've been, shown love. And I think that's a beautiful example of sisterhood. And just not to do it just so you can say you've done something, but just to do
Right.
it because it's just in your heart to do it.
Right.
Yes, those kind of connections last for a lifetime, Twix. You know, it's not
Mhm.
surface level things. Like, I'm the kind of mom, I love my kids to be friendly, but I don't just put everybody in the car and let's go. You know, I trust you. You know what I'm saying? I have a connection with you where I'm not worried that your influence will affect them in a negative way. I'm not
Right.
worried about you, my sister. Like, I'm like, come on, let's go. You want to go? I'm spontaneous like that. I love that. And the fact that you were there, we were all there, and we don't have to say that we did it because we did it. We felt it. That's why we talk about it. And we feel it
Yeah.
every time we talk to each other
Yes.
Man,
or
I
see each
remember I remember the first time that I talked to y'all and I was interviewing C Dub and you came on and you sung a
other.
little bit and then you were singing with your kids and I was just like, oh my God. Oh, so the fact that I got to meet them in person and just feel, just feel the experience just overall, man. It was just so dope.
You are an experience as well. From the dancing to the music to just your vibe, your growth in general. Like your journey is endless.
Man, I
Endless.
told y'all if Twixie don't do nothing else, she gonna dance.
Okay? Okay?
Unstoppable. Trixie is
For
unstoppable
the big
for real.
girl.
Oh, and
Big girl.
woman king
Girl.
herself.
Big girl. What?
Yes,
Yes.
she is. She's a warrior. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. Lunar Goddess has entered the building. Thank you, Luna, for joining us. We appreciate you, Queen.
You're welcome. Hello, peace and peace.
Peace and
Luna.
Ah.
Hello there. All right. Um, well, I don't know what this gonna sound like, but we gonna see. Maybe, maybe we can get some sound this time. Because I didn't do the sound check. But I think we should be good. What y'all think?
I
Yeah,
think
you
We
so.
sound
good.
good.
I
I
think we
think
good.
so.
Gonna be great.
So
All
what
right.
I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this torch to Lunar. Ladies, I'm going to put you in the backstage area where you can still see the performance. She's going to be on a single panel show. If you have another device that you'd like to watch on and interact from, I think that would be wonderful. If you have another phone, you can tap into hidden gems behind the avatar and show this queen some love. We also have a performance following up with Jay to the baby. So if you have another device, or if you have a big screen, smart TV, I should say, then you might want to tune in from that and just kind of turn your volume down a little if you come back onto the panel or when you come back to the panel. So yeah, I do highly encourage you, if you have another device, a smart TV or something like that, to tune into this YouTube live, because we have some amazing performances coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide everyone to the back chat, and hopefully you guys can enjoy these Lunar Goddess
I'm
vibes.
gonna have to
Y'all giving
leave
me
in
all the
about
love
a couple
today.
of minutes, so I just want to say how much I'm encouraged by your presence here, and I enjoy the show. So thank you for having me again today.
Thank you, Miss Teresa. And I hope you will come back. We really, really, really enjoy those gems that you continue to drop on here and on stereo. We really enjoy your presence and your wisdom.
Absolute.
Oh my goodness, I asked about you like 4 or 5 times. Like, is she coming back? Is she coming back? Is she coming? Where's that lady with the husband and they was married for like ever? Like, where's she? Miss Teresa? Yes, yes, come back. Yes, I loved it. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you
And
for
Miss
being
Yes,
Teresa,
here.
let
I
me know.
definitely will come back. I'll come back.
This
Yes.
is a 6 week show. So if you want to come back next week, let me know and I'll definitely send you the link. You can join at any time.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Miss Therese. Peace be
Thank
Be
still.
good,
you.
my sister.
Peace.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm getting
Okay.
a treat today. I appreciate you, Queen.
I appreciate you too. Yes, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and slide you guys into the backstage and yeah, tune into these lunar vibes. Lunar Goddess is in the building. My eyes are so terrible. I hope I'm not sending the wrong people down. Okay, Rami. Thank you so much, Lunar. I appreciate you, Queen, for joining us.
Of course, it's my pleasure. You already know.
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good today. I'm gonna do this off camera because that's gonna be my best bet for right now.
Okay.
I know you be wanting me to be on camera, but I have to do it off camera today, and I do apologize for
No, it's however you feel. Whatever, Lunar, you already know. As long as it's
that.
organic, I love it.
All
So
right.
it's however you feel.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play the music and I'm gonna go to the chat screen. So you just let me know if the sound is okay, or whatever I need to do. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right then. All right. Ooh. Here we go.
Woosah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch through the glass as the mirrors transform. Come close, don't touch, cause your heart might turn scorn. It's an illusion, the sweet taste of confusion. Ruffle up those benefits, observe how you use them, yeah. Yeah. Heart, mind, body, soul. Exactly what you need. Show you what they mean. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Got the blinders on, third eye withdrawn. It's a game, you be the pawn. Checkmate, clear on, you're shown a better way, brighter days, yeah. Brighter days, yeah. Heart, mind, body, soul. Show you what they mean. Oh, don't be fooled. Yeah. Oh, no. Heart, mind, body, soul. They will tell you exactly what they mean. Do not conform to what you see, because it goes deeper than what eyes can see. It goes deeper than what the mind may believe. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to your body, oh. Your spirit is alive, no. And that is that. I hope you enjoyed that. I didn't put together a whole lot today. I was really working on this one all day today. So, yeah. Queen, Jake's the baby. I can't.
Hey, can you hear me, Lunar? What happened?
What happened?
I can hear you.
Hey, yes. Shout out to Lunar Goddess. Thank girl.
Yes, girl, you better sing that thing, girl.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh,
Baby.
she's still here.
She's still in the room.
She said she can't hear anything. She said, is anyone speaking?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, what happened, Lunar?
Wow.
Okay. That was dope. That was fire. Thank you so much, Lunar Goddess, for sharing. Jay, are you already queued up and prepared to go?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we'll just go ahead and move into that then. We'll go ahead and move forward. Time is moving. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Mic check.
Let's go.
I love the way the wind blows you to me. I love the way the wind blows you to me. Hold me till the sun goes down. Tell me it is better now. The storms will pass and our love will last till the end of time. I need you, I love you, I want you to know who you're holding. She is a queen, so protect her king. I can't express the urgency. She's losing all her sanity, sitting in her vanity, expressing I love the way the wind blows you to me. I love the way the wind blows you to me. Hold me till the sun goes down. Tell me it is better now. The storms will pass and our love will last to the end of time. Protect me. Please guide me. Please provide for me. And please say your peace. So love me, love me, love me when I'm weak. But respect me when I speak. Speak, speak. Peace and love. I don't know if I'm performing 2 songs, 1 song. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing more than one, I think. I want to sing this song because this song speaks to my spirit all the time. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. And the leaves drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel, and the river's running free, oh how I feel, and blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean? Sleeping peace till the day is done. It's an old world, it's a new world, it's a bold world for me. Stars flying high, you know how I feel. 10 to the 5, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Oh yeah, oh, and I'm feeling good. I had people coming in my room, y'all, while I'm performing. Y'all leave me alone. I'm doing something right now. Peace and love. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. I can't get emotional. I gotta turn the camera off. Oh my God. Whew. Oh Lord. Happy Sunday, y'all. Gotta breathe. That's a part of the.
It's mine now. The price is low.
Breathing. Shout out to Luna Goddess. Beautiful, beautiful songstress. Shout out to all the queens on the panel today. Ramifications, thank you for the title, Sisterhood. Thank you for that. I think a lot of us needed to hear that our sisters are calling out for us sometimes, you know. We need each other through a lot. We can't always say it out loud because we're taught to be strong and wear our crowns, stand high, keep your chin up. But don't be selfish, let your sister know. Don't cry to me if you love me. You would be here with me. Don't cry to me. I need my peace. I made up my mind. But you never told me when you're sober. You never told me when you're sober. Bring me to protect my sisters as they walk along the way. Guide and protect them and let them never stray from the ways that they feel in their souls. Heal expression from a sister to another sister, teaching lesson. Peace and love. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having all of us queens up here speaking today. My queen, my queen. Ooh, I get very emotional with certain comments, certain topics, certain moments in time. But it's for a reason. It's a connection that you feel. Thank you, my sisters.
Thank you, my queen. That was beautiful. Gave me chills in my body.
Yeah, you were close. It's the kisses for me.
Ooh, I have to do that because I can't breathe. I have to kiss y'all
Ooh, sigh.
through the algorithms.
Wow. Shout out to the room. Shout out to J Baby. And do you guys hear feedback? Or is it just me?
I'm sorry, maybe it's me. I'm gonna mute for a minute.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Shout out to the room. Thank you guys for tuning in. Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed that performance as much as I have with J to the baby. Anybody want feedback? Well, the feedback is in the everything. Shout out to Lunar Goddess, made it back to the panel. I'm not sure if you're able. Are you set up to share something else with us, Queen? If so, we can.
I can try.
Shout out to everyone in the room. Don't pressure yourself. If you feel like you want to get it off, let's go. Let's get it off. I feel you, Queen. I feel your energy. I feel like you really want to express it. I do.
I do. I don't mind. I just I don't think that if I do, I'm not gonna do a backing track or anything. It'll probably just have to be something,
Okay.
without music.
Without this acapella, I love that,
Because I
girl.
don't want to be sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Love that too. Doing
All right,
that
just
too.
Yes, thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna do we have another performance from the Queen Lunar Goddess. We're gonna go ahead and allow her to grace the stage, and then we're going to have Pre the Vibes. He's going to be coming in to close out the show for us. I do have a few ladies here. I want the ladies to come back in before Pre the Vibes comes to the stage and just give their last remarks of the day. This has been a beautiful show, a great show, and I appreciate all of you for being here. Shout out to Square Biz in the comments. Thank you so much, brother. We appreciate you. Twixie Baby, Kane the Bully, Ramifications, of course, Luna Goddess herself, the Queen in the building. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone. And I'm going to go ahead and pass this torch on to my boo. Let's go, Queen. It's a movement.
it's a movement. All right, here we go. Facts, I am yours, baby. Baby, unquestionably free, 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 free. Found each other in urge for peace, 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 peace. What paraded my mind was all we could be. Peace, 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 yeah. This, that forever kind of love. That thing that legacies and kingdoms are made of. We ship it our that's right. This that forever kind of love. That thing that legacies and kingdoms are made of. We ship it our priority. Facts that make special just for you and me. I think I can stop there. I think I'm gonna stop there. Whew.
Much love to Lunar Goddess. Show some love to Lunar Goddess. Girl. Woo! To the sky.
Now I done told y'all now.
Woo, to the
I said no
sky.
tears today.
Ah, ah, more fire.
I've been waiting and looking forward to hearing you sing like this since our last show. And I just feast my eyes when you sing
Oh my God.
because I can just see every expression on your face when you sing.
Lunar.
Ah,
Thank
Ah.
you.
I just want to invite y'all to TikTok where I'm going to be lip singing all of these songs. Thank you to J Baby so I can mimic, all of your performance techniques. Luna Goddess, you was behind the camera, but I could work with it. But no, I just want to say, man, that was super dope, man. For real, man. Y'all know how I feel about y'all's voices, so I'm with everybody in the comments down there, like, oh my God, what the hell is going on right now? But we always get treats when y'all perform, so
Yes.
thank
Oh
you.
my God. Whew.
I'm sorry. Pre told me to plug myself, so I will
Yes.
plug myself.
Yes.
My IG is i.lunargoddess. I think instead of the E, it's a 3. I'm not 100% sure, but Lunar Goddess is on IG, and you can find me on TikTok. I believe it's just Lunar Goddess with an E with a 3 instead of an E. I just can't remember how it go, but that's that. But I
I know
appreciate
that's
y'all
right.
very much.
We appreciate you too. You are very talented, Lunar, and I'm gonna tell you to never stop. Continue to do it daily. Continue it. I can see the growth. I'm seeing more of you're more confident. You're becoming, like Michelle Obama would say,
Love
becoming
that.
more
I love
confident.
that.
And I love it. I love it. I love your sound. I love your hard work that you're putting into. Luna, did you wanna share I know you have a new single coming out. Did you want to share that information while we're here?
You know what I do actually. My single is called "Moving On," and I will, for a fact, be dropping it on March 23rd, 2023. Which is a date that totals a 555. So, yeah, "Moving On" will be on all platforms on 5/23/23. So please make sure y'all look out for that.
Ooh,
I will be starting a promo for that very soon. So.
oh yeah,
let's
I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be playing that on my
Oh,
I'm gonna be
go
playing that on
there.
my stations.
Much love to you, Queen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Queen.
I wanna
Also,
say
I'm sorry, real quick.
thank
I just
y'all.
wanted to say thank you to you. Yeah, thank you, Queen, because honestly, if it wasn't for you pushing me to do this, I probably would still be struggling to come out of my little bubble, my little comfort zone. So really it's
Oh,
because of you.
Michelle.
You played a major part in this growth and evolution when it comes to me, being comfortable just singing without, trying to play the music and everything like that. It's because of you. So I really just have you to thank for that, and I really appreciate the energy that you've brought into my life, into my space. Look, I'm about to cry. I can't. But really, all of y'all though, thank y'all for everything, for the support, for the love. Like y'all really have been major, for my
Yes.
life over
Man.
these last couple months, and I cannot thank you enough.
I cannot thank you enough.
You're welcome, Queen. You deserve.
Another example of that sisterhood, just pushing you into
Absolutely.
greatness.
I love you, Lunar. And I
Oh,
love your voice. I love your spirit. I love your passion. And I just want you to keep moving forward. And I know you will. I know you will. I'm going to be on your neck.
welcome to my world, Lunar.
Okay.
My world. Okay.
And I appreciate that.
You-
Ramifications, did you have something you want to share?
Oh man, y'all got me in my feels, man. I said no crying today, man. I said no crying today, man.
You gonna cry today?
Over here boo-hooing. You know, like a day
I was
before the
just about
birthday,
to
I'm over
send
here
you a
crying.
message in the back. I was just about to send you a message in the back. You
It's
gotta
your
go
birthday.
back. You gotta go show hubby some love because he was down there having chills when the ladies was singing.
He
And you over there
was,
in your
man.
feels, and you
We're
gotta go
sitting here
get you a big strong
together.
hug right now.
We're sitting
Listen,
here
put the thing
together,
high up for
vibing
me.
with you
Oh,
ladies.
that's what's
Put
up,
the thing high up
man.
for me.
I
And
just want to
wait,
say thank y'all.
hold up, Rami. It's your birthday. Go,
Hey,
Shawty. It's your birthday. Yes.
Happy
hey,
birthday, my sugar
hey.
wooger.
He has a birthday
Yes.
Thank
tomorrow. So,
you.
yes. Yes.
Happy
Yes,
birthday,
the
my
year of
little
Thank,
my.
bug.
hey, what you doing for your
Thank
birthday?
you.
Hit me close.
You know what? I want to vibe out, man. I just want to vibe out. I want to hit the beach. I just want to just pour love into myself, pour love into my man, pour love into all my family and my friends, just everybody that I've been connecting with, and just vibe with good vibes, like how I am today, man. I'm here go the water. Yeah, stop it. Um, I'm grateful.
It's all right, man.
I'm
It's all
grateful
right.
for
Virtual hugs, Queen.
Yes.
Woo! God,
I'm
this those
grateful
hugs
for
come in.
Yes, we got you. We got
yeah.
you. We
I'm
got
definitely
you.
grateful for the sisterhood that I've been feeling and getting, um, and embracing and accepting
Oh.
for my life. So this was very important to me today to talk about.
Girl.
And thank y'all for embracing me.
You've been
Dude,
received.
we gotta say thank you to you.
Thank you.
We gotta say thank you for being the light, man. To be able for us to come together to be able to do that. This was a super dope topic. And like I said, man, I've been seeing you just maneuvering around on the app, man, just spreading love, just giving people
Always.
provoking conversations, man. And it's just dope to see, man. So you gotta just accept all of this love right now. Get all of these flowers. And bro, if you listening, man, she loved performances, so you better have you like a song or something tomorrow to wake her up for her birthday. But for real though, Remy, man, thank you for everything, man. And we just excited to see what you gonna do next. You got your blog going on. You is out here doing it, so don't stop being the light, man. And just know that we always got your back, and we here for you.
Yes.
For sure,
Because I'm
Queen.
crying. I really do.
I
I
play
really
this
thank y'all.
reputation real quick. I'm gonna play this for you, love.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
I love you, sis.
I love you too.
Taurus and Aquarius.
Hey.
Now you know my holy town for them Leos. It's your birthday. Yes, it's your day. It's your birthday.
Hey,
It's your favorite holiday.
yay.
It's your birthday. It's your favorite holiday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Shake that leg and that booty cheek, y'all.
It's your birthday.
You got me over here, New Orleans dancing.
We we know you over there shaking that booty cheek, girl.
Yeah.
Make it clap. Make it clap. Make it clap. Make it clap. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Loner. Hey, let's go.
I just had to play a little bit of that for you. Happy birthday, love.
Not you got us over here twerking on the
I'm
sun.
trying to
For
say.
real, okay.
You went right.
You gonna twerk for me?
You went right to my energy.
Remember
Come
the
on,
Sabbath.
get
Look,
up, let's
look.
dance.
Remember the Sabbath day and keep it twerking.
Right?
Absolutely.
We dropping it low for Jesus.
Drop it low, please. Drop it low. Drop it low.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Nah, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Many, many more years to you.
And
Once
thank you,
again, and also,
Queen.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
We hope to have you
Of our
back too.
shows. That I think it was the Love and
Absolutely.
Loyalty show you had come and you were on YouTube. In the comments you were coming, and that's when I first noticed you. And I haven't met you before on stereo, but I noticed you on YouTube with us, and your comments were very intuitive. In your perspectives on the topics were, it made us have to think. And I think you used the term requirements.
Yes. I have
Yes.
requirements in my life, not expectations of people, but requirements if I allow you into my aura field at all. That's important to me because I didn't know what my requirements was in my 20s and early 30s. This birthday is going to be, this solar return is going to be very special to me because not only have I got these strong boundaries down, but I have strong requirements for myself. And it makes people see that, you just can't walk all over me. You can't just treat me any kind of way. And that when I love unconditionally. I always have. And I don't put those expectations on people, but if you want to be here, the requirement is that you're consistent, that you're pure hearted, and that you embrace and be vulnerable as I'm open and vulnerable as well, or learn to, and that I can trust you to be yourself. So no mask around me, man. Yeah,
I
I
thoroughly
can't
loved
do
That's
the
it.
what I
mask.
love.
I
Can't
respect
do
it.
the math, man. Breaking down of those shells, peeling, like what's his name said, peeling back those onions, man. Because I want to see the real you. I'm showing my authentic self and bringing awareness to suicide prevention and things of that nature, domestic violence, all kind of things that I've been through in my own life. So I'm trying to reach one to teach one, you feel me? And
Hell
that's
yeah.
it. That's
Yes,
really
big
it.
facts. I
Share
love
this
that.
experience, and I can't wait to do this retreat because I want y'all ladies there. I need y'all there, and I appreciate y'all for having me. This is, whew, y'all got me in my feels, man.
Well, happy Sunday and happy birthday and all the yays to come. And I hope that we can have representations back in the building soon on the Queen to Speak
Absolutely.
show. We definitely
I'll be honored.
enjoy your presence. This has been a beautiful day. And we're going to have Lord Prezus close us out. Is there anything else, anyone else that has not plugged themselves or have anything to close us out with? If we can do that now before we get Prezus. Is Prezus on here? Is he in here?
He was.
He's not on the panel now?
Uh-uh.
What happened? It's saying that he's on the panel. Okay, guys, give me a second. Let me see what's going on.
Should I plug myself while we getting ready?
Yeah, for sure.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, well, what should I do now?
Okay. Well, hey everybody, I'm Ramifications. You can follow me on IG, ramification_podcast. I have a TikTok with ramifications as well. You'll probably find me on TikTok as Ivy's Luxuries. That is my business. Ivy's Luxury. I'm a massage therapist, neuromuscular therapist to be exact. It's just a form of an advanced level of massage therapy. Been doing it for about 15 years, a little bit over 15 years. I'm about to get ready to get back into it this year, probably in May. I just started a blog. You can reach it at ramifications888.blogspot.com. I'm also on the platform of Good Stereo that I met my good sisters here on. And yeah, you can just tune into the shows, the blogs, and everything on there. I got everything linked to Twitter, all of that. So if you wanted to come and connect with me, I'm more than willing, and let's get it.
Please let me know how I can make an appointment. Thank you.
Oh, well, girl, you can hit the ivysluxuries.com, but we can do the back chat and I'll let you know. Because I do travel. I'm a traveling massage therapist. So.
Ooh. Dang, how did you get into the traveling part of it?
I went into so I started off in the spa scene and stuff.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I started off in the spa kind of serene thing, whatever. But I saw how they were working us. So they were going to end up blowing out my thumbs the way that I was working. So I said, no, I need to do this by myself and for myself. And then I just thought about like when I get a massage, right? Because I enjoy relaxation. So when I get a massage, I'm like, I don't really want to leave my house or have to, get back in the car and drive back home after a great, session like that. So I just thought to bring it to, my client's home. And kind of bring the atmosphere to them instead of them having to leave their home, because it just makes more sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
Yes, it does. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's how I started off in the field, and I'm here now.
I'm proud of you, sis. I am very proud of you.
Dope.
I really used to do it when I was like between the ages of 7 and 11 to my mom, and I had no idea what I was doing, right? But I did. I didn't even know that I was actually performing a massage correctly at that, and I guess it was just one of those things God gave me, a gift. Here you go. So here we are now.
When it's in you, it's in you. When it's on you, it's on you, and you got an anointing on you, girl. And I want you to know that I am truly, truly proud of everything that you're doing. Everything that you're doing.
Thank you, sis.
You're welcome. I've been reading your blogs, and they've been very insightful, very helpful. And I want you to just continue to persevere. You know what I mean? Continue to persevere. Continue to do exactly what you feel called to do, what you feel led and guided to do. And that goes for anybody up here. You already know how I go. I mean, how I roll. So y'all just keep on doing what's on your heart to do and allow God to use you. Because I promise you, when you allow the Spirit to use you, you cannot go wrong. You cannot be steered in the wrong direction. You are in your own lane. So keep on doing exactly what you're doing, sis, and keep growing.
Message received. Thank you. I love you.
Because I
love
see
all
you.
You see me? I see you.
I was about to say, I do have some questions about
girl.
something that you wrote on I think it was Instagram, but I have to talk to you in the back chats about that. But it's in pertaining to spirituality. It's something that you said. It kind of touched me and moved me at the same time, because I was like, I wonder how that works, and something that I'm experiencing and going through. I wonder if that's going to be something for me later on down the line. So I definitely have to touch base with you.
Feel free to. I'm here. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
But man,
Massage therapy. I love getting massages, by the way, and like travel. I think that's really dope that you travel to your clients, because Like some clients are not actually able to come to you, or they don't drive, or whatever the case may be. But
Yep.
it's nothing like being in the comfort of your own home and being able to get a service, and you don't have to go out of your way. It's more comfortable. And actually, people pay you more when you travel to them, not only for your travel, but for the service because it's in their home.
Absolutely.
That's really
You
dope.
know what? It actually gives me a chance to once I leave someone's home of taking on their energy as well because I'm massaging them. It gives
Mm,
me a time to ground myself before I get to the next client.
yeah.
So once I leave your home, okay, I'm finna get that energy off me, go ground and get ready for my next client, So it
That's
stays
right.
me centered. Stay me centered at all times. So I do love the art of massage. I love the art of touch, period. It's sacred to me. It's sacred to me. It
Yes.
moves me in so many different ways, in so many different areas. So I enjoy it. I really do. Somebody might get him a massage today because I'm
Yes, what you
Ooh,
busy.
mean, Mike? What you
Ooh.
mean, Mike?
right.
I mean,
Hey, Kira.
go
I
ahead.
mean, for
Go
it
ahead
sound it
over
sound
here
like both of y'all.
clapping.
It sound like both of y'all need a massage because it's her birthday. Okay,
Right.
I
Thank
know,
you.
right?
Yeah, we might go
No,
do that.
but
she
no,
got bro over there blushing.
Oh my goodness.
He said it's our birthday, 12 and 17.
Like,
Hey.
just for the vibe of you, all of you ladies. Look, you gotta shut it down.
Oh, I like that beat.
You are no doubt a hidden gem.
A hidden gem. Yes.
You are no doubt a
Uh-oh.
hidden gem.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties. It's showing that Lord Priestess is on the panel, but maybe he's having some difficulties. So I'm gonna just go ahead and remove him, and hopefully we can get him to come through and do a single panel DJ set from Lord Priestess, like Jesus. Hopefully we can come through. We can get him to come through later. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me. I feel like I have two things up here too.
Yep.
I do, don't I?
It's showing too. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. Ramifications. It was a pleasure meeting you, pleasure having you on the panel. And I hope to have you back for the upcoming weeks. You're definitely welcome anytime you want to come on the panel. If you want to come back next week, within the third week, this is a 6-week show. And then we take 3 weeks off. Next week's topic will be coming from, I believe, Twixie Baby. So look forward to that next week's topic.
I'll be honored.
Yes, thank you. So ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the panel down. Thank you so much. Yeah, I gotta get behind this chair. I gotta figure this back panel down. It's a lot going on here.
Thank y'all for the birthday love. Thank y'all for having me as well.
You're welcome. And you have an amazing birthday. I'm sure you're gonna be doing some partying over on Stereo too.
Oh yes, it. Come to the party, y'all. Come on the party with me.
Oh, I'm in there.
Twixie, my sister, my love, thank you so much for always showing your love and supporting the movements, all of them. I appreciate you, Queen. Oh, wait, no, that's not him. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and shut down the panel, guys, and I will, ladies, queens, and thank you to all the listeners. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys over on the other side, over on those Stereo streets, the Peace, Peace, in the Peace sector of Stereo.
All right.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Peace and love, Queen.
Peace and love to you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
appreciate you as well. Thank you. Love y'all. See y'all
All
later.
right, we love
We
y'all.
don't say bye. We don't say bye. We're gonna say see you later.
See you later.
Later will be prayer time. Peace and love. Hey.
That at? You are no doubt a hidden gem.
Arrange
You
strands
are no doubt
like
a hidden
what?
gem.
Flirting is easy when you peek from behind these long silky bangs. Hair pro LaShawn.
Led some of the grass. Where they do that at? Where you get that from? Where you get that from? Led some of the grass. Where they do that at? You are no doubt a hidden gem.
Arrange strands to flow. Like what? Flirting is easy when you peek from behind these long silky bangs. Hair pro LaShawn Black of T's Hair Salon in Silver Spring, Maryland keeps layers lengthy, then adds interest with duotone shading. Girl.
Wow, I just got on stereo, and the first thing I see is Queen Black Radio. I love this too. I love the sound button. Baby, let's go. Let's rock it. Fire, fire, fire.
So what's gonna happen if something happens to that dog and it's just you there? Yeah, what you gonna do? What
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
call.
do?
I'm gonna call you.
No, the hell you not. You ain't call. Don't you call me. I'm the wrong person.
I don't know
I've
what I'm gonna
already
do.
lived that.
Queen Black's got it locked down. Open mic night Friday. Queen Black's got it locked down. Open mic night Friday.